Hey guys, it's Diane. Is anybody there? I'm gonna try this out. Let's see if it works. And my dog's barking. Granger, come here. So we're gonna try this. I'm not sure how comfortable I am, but let's go. Why am I here? I don't know. So you get to know me, I guess. I'm Diane from the Paint Factory. Apparently somebody thought I was Guy. How very rude. So I figured, let's just go out there, see who's available online, and you can know that I am a female. So if you have any questions, I think there's 6 people. Yay! It's working. Oh no, this part. Vicky, hi darling. Thank you. Crazy. It's so ridiculous. I'm gonna die. I'm telling you, I'm gonna edit and delete and out of here. But the mantra is calm. I have to be calm. So hi Cynthia. So what I'm gonna do, I don't think I'm gonna do tutorials because honestly, I can't imagine how I would do it. I mean, I do 2 coats, which is usually, so easy to do, but most of my time I'm working on the finishes, and the finishes, doing like the real patina, just takes time. I am not a fast painter. I wish I was, I would make money. And I can't imagine how that would translate on video. So let's see. Never say never, right? If you'd have asked me 20 years ago if I'd be married to a white pasty guy who likes AC/DC and plays air guitar, I'd say no. And look, 3 kids later. So if you have any questions, let me know. If you something about, thank you Cynthia, any kind of products I like, or my favorite finishes, patinas, things like that. Or my nephew is watching. Ben, get off. Get off, Ben. You don't need to be watching this, honey. And he's still watching. Hi, Caroline. So yeah, so if you have any questions, or if you think this is the most stupidest idea, I'm okay with that. I need to hear that because the ego, it would be crushed. Hi Nancy from Southern Arizona. Hey, we have the sun out. Can you see? Look, natural light. And look, can I show you something? Because I'm not sure Facebook will like this, but watch. Look, you see my picture? Look, in the corner, right there. Naked lady. Thank you, Melody. Ben, go to bed. Hey, and I did it. Can you believe it? Crazy. What the heck? It's kind of like having a party without having to bake or clean. So we'll see. So what else? So I'm Diane from Hillsboro, Oregon, and I do, I guess, painting and upholstery. Very simple upholstery, nothing too hard. I don't like to challenge myself that much. But I kind of like the image transfers. Thank you. Who's called me beautiful? Stop it. So yeah, and I enjoy it. I'm enjoying it. Beats working for a living. Thank you, Anne. Thank you. Let me just tell you, in all transparency, I have a face full of makeup. This is not how I normally look. I dropped my daughter off this morning to school and I had my nightgown on under my coat. My husband says, one day you're gonna break down. Not yet, hasn't happened yet. So I do have makeup on. You will never see me like this around town. Never gonna happen. But my nephew from New York is flying in tonight, so I am making a big old effort. I'm doing the showering and the hair, and we'll see. So come on guys, I know, there's 20 people. Whoa, double up, 19. Gosh, person who left, where did you go? Where's the wine? Would you believe I took time off wine this month? So probably for about 4 weeks I haven't had wine. any alcohol, and I'm doing it. So, hi Marlene, how are you? You're always in my corner, I appreciate that. So we'll see how this goes. I mean, maybe I'll do once a week. What I would like to do actually is when I have new pieces to videotape them so that you can see up close what the textures are like, what the paints are like, because when I try and take photographs, they never really work well. My camera is like working on overtime trying to focus in on the layers, and so I figured if I do videotaping, you can see it live and you can get a grip and have a look. What do you use for crackle effect? Good question, and you're not going to like the answer. Well, my older pieces I used, it's a two-part product from Modern Masters, and it was called, is it called China Crackle? Something like that. So you would put on a base, and then you put on a top, and then you put on a dark glaze to show all the crackles. Modern Masters no longer make that. Thank you, Modern Masters. And so what I did is I searched throughout the US finding all the old stock, and I bought it. So I have probably about four cans, well, 4 containers of the Modern Masters, and then once that's done, I have no idea. I do not know what I will do. So if you'd like to write to Modern Masters and tell them they need to get in line and start making it, then I would welcome that. We would love to see your studio. Nancy, I have no studio, I have a garage. You don't want to see my garage. Trust me, my husband would be like so not happy, because he likes to think that it's his workout place where cars should go, and in actuality it's chaos. It's a jungle. I don't know how I go in there every day and paint, but we have to do it. So Vicky, I love the pieces. Thank you. You guys, you rock. I didn't think anybody would be on here. So I have 20 people. Yay, my little tribe. Any more questions? I don't think so. So I have about 5 big pieces that I need to sell. Garage, it's a garage, I know. I have about 5 pieces in there that I need to sell, and I can't buy anything until they sell, which is killing me. It's painful, I feel it right here. And I torment myself because I keep going to find new pieces, and I'm like, I can't. How did you get started? How did I get started? You know, I think I did, I actually painted a dresser, and it was, you know, okay. And I was looking to do something from home, because I was trained as a clinical social worker, and I did a lot of work from home doing post-adoption stuff. And so I never got into the routine of doing a 9 to 5. So my kids are in school, and I don't want to go out and work. And so I did this really basic dresser, and one of my neighbor friends said, you know, you should try selling that. And I'm like, gosh, no one would buy that. And somebody bought it. And so then I'm like, maybe I'll do another one. And I did. And so I started off really small, really basic. You know, if I made $30 on a piece, I was like, you know, I don't need to work outside the house. I'm bringing the bacon home. And so that lasted for, I don't know, a year, just making what I call pin money, you know, just spare money. And then I just kind of got better, and I really like it, and I can't imagine not doing anything like that. So you want to look at my garage? Are you nuts? oh my gosh, love it. Have fun. Oh, what do you mean, Amy? You have to run, Amy? Priorities, lady. Good God. So that's it. Oh yeah. You do? Oh gosh, Marlene, you remember it too. And so then I just started getting better, and I, you know, entered contests, and I actually won. And people started wanting me to do custom work. And that's it. And you know, honestly, the most... Can you hear my dog? Granger. Shh. Granger. Lost my track of thought now. I love doing it. I just cannot imagine not painting. And it keeps me out of trouble. And that's always good. So you want to see my dog? Hold on. Granger, come here. Come here. Oh my gosh, come here. This is great. Granger, look. Come here. This is your time to shine. Look. This is my dog, Granger. Can you say hi? Can you say hi? Yeah, I know. I know, fame is hard, honey. It's hard. I know. I know. The paparazzi. So yes, this is my little dog. The European flair. Stop. Hey, this is mine. Don't you share my... Thank you about the European flair. I think, you know, I'm from England, and so a lot of the things I do, a lot of the inspiration, I probably get from, you know, Europe, which has so much gorgeousness. You know, we went to Lake Como a few years ago for a wedding, and I just took pictures of walls. I'm like pathetic, you know. So yeah, this is my thing. I love it. Oh my God, I've got 23 people now. There's a crowd out there. Trying to keep calm. So that's it. I mean, I'm actually based in Portland, Oregon, but I ship all my things. A lot of the things, my pieces go to the East Coast, which is really frustrating. I cannot tell you how much, because I used to live on the East Coast before I painted. That's called irony. Thank you, Colleen. I love my image transfers. I am seeing, I think when I started about, 4 years ago maybe, I really didn't see that many. Not really. I think there was a lot more decoupage. And then I got onto this, my first one, actually, I think my first big one was Flaming June. And I love Waterhouse so much. He's my guy. And so recently I'm seeing more and more image transfers, which, you know, is good. Marlene, I do a video on image transfer. Ugh. Oh my God, you would get old watching it, I'm telling you. Could you sell your pieces here on Facebook? Yeah, what do you want to buy, Nancy? Let me ship it to you, I can do it. Hello, Florida. So what was I saying? So I ship. I do sell on Facebook. Oh, so no. So I was saying that there's getting more and more image transfers online, and more water houses online, and I guess that's good. I mean, I think, you know, you always want to be kind of like stand out from the crowd, and so I think standing out from the crowd, you need to be ahead. And so now, because there's so many water houses, I think I might need to do something else in terms of painters. And hang on, what's Melody saying? People always ask me to teach image transfer. I say no. It's good for you, Melody. It does. I mean, it's my hero. Oh, Desiree, I'm your hero, girl. what can I say? So we'll see. We will see. I mean, I always like, I like to try things new and different, and like my canvassed art, which let me tell you, I love it. It was very different to work with canvas than it is for wood. So, but I like it. We'll see if I can do more. Right now I can't do anything else until I sell more pieces because I have zero space. So I need space. Help me sell. Georgia O'Keeffe. Oh, listen, Nancy, I can't do Georgia O'Keeffe's. Remember my thing with the veneers? When I see Georgia O'Keeffe's everywhere, I can't do it. So yeah. Oh my God, I'm on 21 people. Listen, this house is full. Waiting room only, I think. I thought this would be really hard, and I've been putting it off for, well, you all know, for months. I just did not want to do this, and I'm told that all the young'uns are doing it, and Forest Grove, for God's sake, Jeanette, hi neighbour. My hand painted upholsters. Oh, Desiree, it's not hand painted. It was custom fabric. You think I'm that good? No, I'm not that good. No. Yes, Janice, sell my things for me. Come on. Ooh. Because I can't. I mean, I have my nephew coming this week, so I'm not going to be doing anything except for fun things. But then after that, nothing. Nothing. Where were you? Where you were painted? Oh, was I a painter before? No, no. No. My painting was walls, just for me. I do stick figures. No, I'm not that kind of painter. I can put other people's images on furniture rather well, but for me to actually do something of my own, no. Caravan to Roundup, Texas. You know, honestly, I've done one antique fair, which was actually here in Hillsborough, and I think it was is it the funky junk? I don't know. So it was a few years ago, has to be about 4 years ago, and boy, what a lot of work fairs are. So I almost killed myself getting everything ready. And honestly, as a kind of afterthought, I thought, I have to do some small things, and I'm not into small things. And so I got some lavender from my garden, and I bunched it up. And I swear I made more money on my lavender than I did on my pieces. I don't think I sold any. I sold one piece, and it was from a woman who had followed me on Facebook, and she knew I was going to be there. And the rest of the time I had people coming to the stall, taking pictures of my pieces and then asking how I did it. And so I'm like, this maybe isn't for me. How much is it to ship to Michigan? Vicky, it depends on what kind of piece you're looking for. I mean, if it's under £100 and it's within certain measurements, Greyhound Express is the best way to go and the cheapest way to go. Bigger pieces, usually I go by U-ship, and that's people bid for the jobs, so it's really hard to give you an idea of how much it would be. But if there's a piece that you're interested in, let me know and I'll measure up and I'll try and get some quotes out for you. I need to be featured in Romantic Homes magazine. Well, wouldn't that be nice? If you know the editor, you can tell them I would be quite open. I'm like such an attention whore. It's not even funny. It's embarrassing, really. Oh, 23 people. Oh my God. Start selling tickets. So come on, another question, somebody. Otherwise I'm just going to sit here and drink coffee and be calm. This is like morning talk with coffee. Where Women Create magazine. I have never heard of that. Would you ever teach classes? You know, yes. Ooh, I got 2 love hearts because of that. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about doing classes, and I said that last year that I would do some classes, and me being me, I never got around to it. I kind of like didn't think I could do it. I've never had a class, so I really don't know what a class would look like. And I would be a terrible student. I know that because I just want to, excuse me, chat and mess around and throw things at people. But yes, that's going to be my next thing for sure. I'm going to do classes, and I'm going to do them in downtown Hillsborough because it is the happening place apparently. So there's 2 places I'm looking at. One is a retail store for home decor, and they have a studio which they're going to be working on. My accent, oh gosh, my English accent, I cannot get rid of it. It's like just goes with me. I tried, I can't lose it. So yeah, so I am going to need help in terms of what, oh look at this sun, what these classes are going to look like. I mean, what are you looking to get? Do you want basic, you know, step by step? Do you want to bring pieces in and have me work with you? Oh, you meant online. Gosh darn, Colleen. No. I can't imagine doing that. I like the idea of doing face-to-face classes. I really do. And now I'm kind of like getting excited about that potentially happening. I mean, hopefully next month, the month after. What is it about pre-revelation art? I just, are they not dreamy? Are those paintings not absolutely dreamy? I just love them. This is my, look, let me show you. This is, can you see? Let me turn you around. Can you see this is my Monet? She's hiding there in the corner. She's beautiful. Can I do online? I can't imagine how that would work, because who wants to watch me paint? I mean, that's kind of dire. You have to look for something else. Really, I mean. Plus, I swear, I kind of start off thinking I know what I want to do, and then halfway through, I'm like, I hate you. Piece of junk. I'm just going to throw it all in and chop it up and give it away to charity. And then gradually I get to like it. But I don't know if you necessarily want to see that process, because it's not a nice process. It's kind of ugly. Brings out the worst in me. And for now, I would say that there are a lot of people out there who are really good at teaching online classes. So I'm not sure I would be the best bet for now. So what does Heather say? I'd have to relocate from Florida. Hey girl, I'm okay with that. You know, I can't say no to you, can I? Just, you know, sign up to this imaginary class, and who wants to be in Florida? It gets too hot in the summer, right? Yeah. So that's it. So yes to face-to-face classes. Still want to do the one-on-one. I think that would be a blast. I really do. Just to have somebody come in and or me go there and work on one piece, and we really work on the finishes, because the 2-coat paint job, I mean, is so easy. I mean, really is. I mean, it doesn't take long before you actually get a feel for the paint and know what kind of finish you're looking for. But then after that, like I say, which is what I think I kind of I'm pretty good at, is doing the patina part. That is so much fun, honestly. I love it. I love getting like all my, God, I have so much product. Are you using chalk paint? Yeah, I use, well, you know, what products do I use? So I use Iceland chalk paint because that was the paint that I really cut my teeth on. And so that's kind of always the, in the back, and I've got a lot of product. The one thing that kind of puts me off, Annie Sloan, oh my God, she's never going to watch this video, so, is that I don't necessarily like mixing. So I don't, you know, if I want to have a purple, I have to buy 2 cans of a paint to make the purple. And I don't want to do that. So what I did start using probably 2 years ago, about 2 years ago, was Pure and Original, which has, gosh, about 140 different colours, and it has the finish already built in. And so you can wax over that, and you can glaze it, but you've already got pre-mixed colours, which, you know, for someone who's lazy, excuse me while I'm fidgeting because I want to, the Oregon sun is blinding me. And it's a really, really nice product to work with. And so all my glazes are general finishes. Always have been. I just love them. I usually use the Van Dyke, the Burnt Umber. There's a yellow one that I've really started to like a lot. And I use the clear because you do need clear. And if you are going to use the glazes, what you probably, yeah, big shout out for GF. Oh, Ben, get to bed. Really enjoying it, but I'm up at 5. Good night, sweetie. There's my nephew in England. I can't believe he's been online all this time. Oh my God, I'm going to get such hassle because of this. If you aren't going to use general finishes, you need to, you need the clear, and if you're going to do big spaces, get the extender because it has more of an open time. So that's definitely well worth the money. And I think that's it. I love general finishes. They really are a super nice company to work with. Vicky's leaving. Vicky, how can you do this to me? Okay. Bye-bye. And that's it, I think. Unless there's any more questions. This has been such a lot of fun. I'm surprised, honestly. I might be doing this every day. Who wants to paint? Who wants to clean? I just want to chat, right? Let's be friends. Hey, I will see you too next time. Can we talk about your patinas? Sure. What would you like to know, Colleen? Do you use shellac? I do. And boy, this sun, can you see all my freckles? Oh. I do. I started to make my own shellac. And I started making shellac because, oh, actually that's why, because I started doing the French polishing on the 2 pieces, and shellac at Home Depot Lowe's only has, I guess, a certain amount of shelf life. And if you make your own shellac, you can do it thicker, you can mix the colors. So yeah, and it really gives a different texture than what a glaze would do because it's thicker. So Colleen, is it a glaze layering both? For my patinas, definitely both. lots of layers, lots and lots. Glaze, always, 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 always. And so, yeah, with a glaze, I mean, if you get a clear glaze, you can just mix it with your paint colours, and it gives you more of a kind of like a watercolour effect. And so it takes definitely more layers, but you just get a much softer finish, which I really like. So you can do glaze, and then you can do, you know, paint and layers, and then you take some layers off, and then you add some layers on, and then you hit your piece, and then you go and get a glass of wine and think, why am I doing this? And you go back and you put more layers on and take some off, and then turns out okay. So thank you so much. Take notes for Diane, you're taking notes. My God, there's nothing of value to be recorded here. Oh dear. So yeah, but I'm going to be doing this again, and I love the question and answer aspect, because I have been using a lot of products over, you know, the years, and I'm not that experienced. I mean, let's just remember, I have only been doing this for 4-5 years, I think. And so there are so many more painters out there who have a wealth of knowledge that I don't have. But all I can tell you is that, you know, I use what I like, and I you know, try things, and if I don't like them, I don't use them. And I'm never going to go on Facebook and say, you know, this is the best thing because I'm getting free product. You know, I don't do that. And I'm Yorkshire, so, you know, I'm like, I'm just going to tell it how it is. If it's crap and you want to send me product and it's crap, I might have to say to people, it's crap. So, you know, Colleen, will you adopt me? Do you clean? Do you drive? Can you take my kids around? Let me think about it. You clean? Maybe we need to talk about it, because I don't. This is why I should be cleaning now. I told my husband, because my nephew's in town, I was going to clean. And then I figured, you know, if I do a video thing, and it's technically business, right? And so I can't clean when I'm working. Can't do two things at once. So, yeah, got a dirty house, don't care. And he's my nephew. I mean, what's he going to say, Auntie? You live in a sty. He's not going to say that to my face. Chatty voice, annoying. Come on. I knew this was going to happen, because I said to myself, I will do 10 minutes and then I'm done, because no one's going to be on, which is fine. I mean, come on, I didn't tell anybody I was going to be doing this. And it's going to be really boring. And here I am having a monologue. Who knew? Who knew? Anastasia. Oh, I love that name. I just pretend I watch kids. See, I never pretended I watched my kids. I just dragged them up, you know. I love all these things. Come on. So it's fun. So if anybody has, I don't know what time it is. I have to go and get my daughter soon. But if anybody has any more questions, just let me know. And if get your class schedule together. Oh, pressure. Can you feel the pressure? Oh my God. What does it look like? Leslie, I'm not drinking wine anymore. I know. Whoa, look at that. Excuse me while I just... There you go, that's a little bit better. It's not painful, Anne. Woo! yeah, so apparently the studio is going to get ready by the end of this month, I think, and then I will go back to the store and find out exactly what she sees me doing there, what I want to do, and we'll go from there. But I do need input about, you know, what should I do? I mean, do you really want to paint frames? You know, because yes, that's really easy to do. I mean, but how much, I'm not sure how much you would learn in terms of technique if you did a frame. I don't think you would, I mean, because the frame itself has a lot of carvings and detail work. So you really wouldn't be, you know, you wouldn't be creating patina or real texture. So I need to know, you know, because I don't know. I mean, I'm like, ooh, don't know. Online classes, oh, Melanie, you kill me. I don't, you know, what kind of online class? God, I'm not thinking about that. I'm not doing it. I was just thinking out loud, you know, because. And the thing with online classes is, I would assume you have to edit them, right? I can't do that. My God, no. I have to have my 15-year-old help me with all the computer stuff because, you know, when I was in high school, we learned how to type on a typewriter. Hi, Diane. That's a great name you have. Oh, gosh, you're going fast now. Ah! Anastasia, I have been asked to teach a class. I said everyone can take a brush. And, oh, my God. No offense to anybody. You know, I think so here's the deal. We have a Annie Sloan stockist in Portland called Molly, who is super nice, and she offers classes, and I don't want to ever take that business away from her because I think you know, women should support other women, and so I'm not sure I want to do the real, God, that sounds off. I was going to say the basic classes because I don't want to knock Molly, but you know, they have like a 101 class and then they have a more advanced class. I don't think people necessarily should be coming to me if they want the basic 101. You know, I think you probably would get much more money's worth from doing an Annie Sloan stockist. World's best business person right here. Nancy the day goes live every Friday night. She paints with it. I know Diane, who is super nice, and yeah, she goes live every Friday with All Shut Down, I think. And they do their own thing, and I don't have a friend. Nancy, you had to bring that up, didn't you, that I'm friendless? So, you want me to paint live? Oh my God, it would be so boring. It would be boring. I couldn't do that to you. I just could not do that to you. So I think in terms of classes, if you want to do more, if you can handle a brush, right, let's say that, and if you're used to doing like the basic 2-coat thing, which is not hard, but if you want to kind of like up it a little bit, we'll be your friend. Maybe a class with me would be worthwhile. Maybe I will suck at teaching. There is a big chance that might happen. You might be like, oh my God. So, I'd be boring. I would be so boring, and I would be like, I think I'd be more anxious that, you know, because I'll, like I said, I do a piece and then I hate it. You don't want to see that hatred. You want nice joy, positiveness. You don't want to see sassy Yorkshire lass threatening to put violence on a piece of furniture, right? Who needs that? You don't need that. Listen to you speaking about anything. Something my husband has never said to me. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh my God, I just want to give you all hugs. Do it at your stockist store. Well, you know, no, I couldn't. I don't think I could do that because that's her turf, and I think I think with a stock store owner, you'd be pretty possessive of your space. I mean, it's your energy. At least I would be. I'd be like, get away, it's mine. Paying rent here, go away, these are my customers. So no, I don't think I would go in there and do anything. So I need my own space. I do. Plus, Annie Sloan's stockists, they go through a certain training. And I know they go for like a weekend and learn all the different stuff. And so I've never done that, but I also use different products, and I know it probably wouldn't be kosher for me to go into a stockist store and bring in my product. I mean, who wants to do that? I mean, you don't go to a dinner party and bring your own dinner, right? Unless they're really bad cooks, then you'd be justified, right? Because we all need to eat. I'm not going to go to a party and be hungry because you can't cook. What the heck? Here's why you need a friend. We all need friends. Just can't get in it. You know, it's the sass every time. So yeah. So if anybody's local, go and check Molly out. The Colour Shop. She's really nice. And ooh, this is a long one. You should check out a group called The Inner Circle. I will check that out. Video showing, explaining the process on a piece. I could actually, that would be a great idea, Janet. That would be a really good idea. And I spoke to somebody about this before, that you know, so one of the things with image transfer, I think one of the things that I'm quite good at, on the back, is finding the right image for the right piece, because you don't want a piece of furniture to look as though you just slapped a poster on it. I mean, who does? What you want is to have a piece and have an image on it and have it look as though the image has always been there. And so I spend a lot of time. Inner Circle is with Jennifer Allwood. Oh, it's a paid one. I'm cheap. I'm from Yorkshire. I don't pay. Unless she wants to give me free advice, I'm totally cool with that. But yeah, it's Yorkshire. It's in the DNA. I don't pay for anything. If I can help it. So yeah, back to the images, that I spend a lot of time looking for the right image for the right piece, and I like the story behind the image. So that would be quite a good video actually, to go through, you know, why I pick what I do and why I think it works or why I think it didn't work and what was I thinking, you stupid person. Do you feel flattered when people try to recreate what you do? Do I? That's a tough one, you know, because I mean, they say flattery is the best form of, you know, the best compliment. So yes, I think sometimes as an artist, as a person who just paints stuff. It might be nice to get some kind of recognition, you know, that, oh, I was inspired by the paint factory. That's always nice. But I would say for people who are painting, you know, do your own thing. You know, don't, God, there's so many different takes on things that why would you want to be known for copying somebody else's finishes? I mean, I don't quite understand that. So I think, you know, do image transfer. I mean, gosh, it's not like I have, like, no one else can ever do image transfer. I mean, do it. It's out there. The technology is there. The products are there. But do your own thing on it. I mean, don't try and get value from somebody else's idea. I mean, you must have your own ideas. And I'm sure, you know, they'll be great. So you know, world is big enough for more people doing image transfer, but you know, the world needs different ideas. So that's it. So Marlene is going. Bye, Marlene. Charge your phone next time. What else? So we can, I mean, so next time, you know, we can talk about shipping. Maybe once I clean up my garage, I'll show you. Gosh, it's gonna take forever. I'll show you all my product that, you know, was my children's inheritance, now in a paint can. And that's it. And I think I have to go because I have to go and get my daughter. So this was so much fun. We have to do it again. Call me. Bye.